The Philippines, America's former colony, 110 million people, was social media's petri dish. For a crucial 6 years, Filipinos spent the most time online and on social media globally. And we became the testing ground for these American tech companies, their platforms' designs exploited by power and money in information warfare. It became worse when TikTok joined the fray. If the tactics worked on us, it was deployed for you. That's what happened in 2016 when 126 million Americans were targeted by Russian disinformation, and on January 6, in the violence on Capitol Hill, when Silicon Valley sins came home to roost. Because I accepted your invitation to be here today, I was attacked online and called anti-Semitic by power and money because they want power and money. While the other side was already attacking me because I had been on stage with Hillary Clinton. Hard to win, right? But I'd already survived information operations from my own government. Free speech used to pound you to silence. 90 hate messages per hour in 2016. That was 8 years ago. Fed me death threats for breakfast. They attacked the way I looked, the way I sound. They dehumanized me. But, the funniest thing, because when you're the target, you just have to laugh, is that I was supposedly both CIA and communist. None of these were true. But the end goal, please know this, is chaos. Break down trust. If you don't have the right information, you can't act. That's partly the reason why journalists are on the front lines. The meta-narrative, disinformation network seeded against us, and this is globally, was journalist equals criminal. Then the bottom-up attacks in the Philippines against us began on social media. That was followed a year later by the weaponization of the law. In 2019, I was arrested twice in about a month, posted bail 8 times in about 3 months. I thought I was going to have to do a workflow for arrests. But before it all ended, I had 10 arrest warrants. Rappler and I paid more in bail and bonds than our dictator's wife, Imelda Marcos. You remember her shoes? She was convicted for corruption, but I did nothing wrong except to do my job, to report the facts, to hold power to account. For this, I had to be okay with spending the rest of my life in jail. At one point, it was more than a century in jail that I faced. To be here today, I had to ask for permission to travel from our Supreme Court. Anyone else out here on bail? Just me?